And we're live. Welcome in, welcome back. This is Sharon here. Just going to turn my audio off on there on that device. So, getting really organized here with the thrifting items that I found for auctions. So this is pretty cool, and I'm going to show you those. Here's Mr. Woodstock, I believe is his name, and he's got his sunglasses. He is, he's got a little backpack there. So he's a graduator from the year 2002. That's what his little backpack says. So you open that up and he's got his whatever in there, his little school supplies or whatnot. So here he is. Not sure what I'm doing with him yet. He might, oh, no, that's your feet. Put your feet up there. He might just be my mascot for a little while. Just because he's so darn cute. So I think he's just gonna stick around and be my mascot. So if he graduated in 2002, how old does that make him? Okay, that's for another question. All right, put you over there. First of all, I want to thank Tiffany. Tiffany's Cool Finds. Today, I trying to get my knowledge up on the different kinds of stones that are used for natural stones for making jewelry. So I did get a few items from Tiffany, and she is cool. So if you haven't been to her channel yet, please go there and pop in and say hi and subscribe if you haven't. So her and Scooter Renee got lots of auctions going on, as you know. And anyway, I thought I would order these because this is a malachite, New Mexican malachite stone. So I was really curious, as to what the natural product looks like, and then once they form these stones into the malachite jewelry that is so very, very pretty. So there it is in its form there. So the malachite. This one is super smooth and shiny, as you can see there on the edges. It, I believe, is a jasper stone. So this is going to help me. I'm keeping this in my jewelry room beside the jewelry so that I can, just get a real sense of stones. I have quite a lot of stone jewelry, and I need to identify those as to what they are. Now this one it's just a native copper, so that is copper in the stone. I'm not sure what is in amongst there, but another kind of, it's like a green stone, but so that's kind of cool. So there we go. And thank you, Tiffany. Just letting you know that everything arrived safely and in good order. You're a super duper good packer. And yeah, so they are. Here they are. All right. So thank you to Tiffany. Be sure and check out our channel if you haven't. Um, okay, so what are we doing today? We are going to look at the items that I have that I'm cataloging for an upcoming auction in Vintage Finds. So I'll just show you the items so you can see them, and not me, sadly. I yeah, I gotta get a hair and makeup routine going so that I feel comfortable on camera. So, okay. So this is item number 1, and this is like a lead glass themed angel, and this one I'm numbering. There it is on the back. She is a purple color, holding the heart there, and a clear for her face. So she is number 1. I'm tagging her, so I'm putting number 1 and then $18. So these items are going to be in auction and also on the Bay. The Bay being the eBay. So that's number 1. There's the lead glass angel. So we will put her down. What is the second? Okay, this is a cool item I got a hold of. This one is Jewelry by Joan Rivers. I do scour the books a lot because I am a bookseller on Amazon as well as the jewelry. Why did I open that? Well, I opened it just to show you that there's a lot of knowledge in here. Not necessarily by just Joan Rivers. What it is there's a lot of education on different other kinds of pieces. She goes into some other brands, name brand. Yeah, she goes into other designers, fashions, classics, how different jewelry types are made. So it's going to be quite interesting, and yeah, so it's going to be definitely worth a read. Hello, Lucky Seven. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Baker Feeling Adventures, nice to see you. Super, super. Thanks for popping in. So yeah, I do vintage jewelry as well as various thrift hauls, that kind of thing. So yeah, welcome in, and please hit the thumbs up if you don't mind. It just takes a second, and it just helps to move things along. That's for sure. So thank you for that. So Joan Rivers, yeah. So I'm gonna be doing some nice reading at night. Just to get my knowledge base up on these really cool super vintage pieces. And so there's that. Well, that goes in the education department. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell the book. Um, Not right now, anyway. Not till I read it. Okay, next item. Coming ahead for Christmas and that kind of thing. These are little angels. Pretty sure they're darn vintage. And they are bells. So a lot of people seem to like the bells. And there it is underneath. And there they are. So this is going to be a set. And I'm going to put this set together. And this is going to be, oh yeah, I gotta remember I'm doing prices and numbers. Because that's the only way to stay organized. I'm looking for bags for everything so that it all stays clean in my organization. And yeah, so here we go. Okay, the angels are number 2. They have the little bell ringers in there. And oh, one says miracles. So the first one says miracles, and the second one says faith. So that is pretty cute. So the set I'm doing as number 2, and $12 for the pair. Hello, Middle Angler. Welcome in. It's great to see you. I appreciate you coming in just to say hi. That's awesome. I'm looking forward to meeting lots of you resellers. I have met some, but there's many I haven't met yet. So yeah. Okay, so this pair before I break it, and yeah, before I break it, I'm going to put it over there as number two. So yeah, no, if I haven't met you yet, shoot me a message. Um, if I'm not part of your channel yet, I will get there this evening after the video for sure. Some more crafting things that I'm looking at. This one is definitely vintage. This kit includes the tools to make these old-fashioned braided rugs. The kit is not new, and yes, happy Thursday. It is. Oh, thank you. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up. That'd be awesome. Yeah, it's a vintage style craft. This craft of making rugs goes way back into the 1800s. People used to make uh, rugs for their home out of rags that they had. Especially probably Depression era, that kind of thing. And they would take all kinds of just material, old clothes, rags, and just strip them down and weave them into these incredible rugs for their house. And that's part of the way that they'd save money during that time. So, and when you put them together, they look just stunning. So anyway, there's the craft piece. I'm supposed to be doing numbers and prices. This is going to be number three. And this kit just contains the tools. You got a lacer, the cords, and a book that shows you how to put it together. There's steel clamps in here so that you can your fabrics up, and then you have to stitch the coil all by hand. So lots of work, but kind of like embroidery. This is something that they did uh, back in the day. Just to save money and create things for the home, and that's what it was all about. So neato. This product was from Regal Gifts. So I don't think Regal is even in business anymore, as far as I know. Um, I think they went out of business. They were like an Avon or a catalog company and did their products that way. So anyway, number three braided kit with the tools is $12. And over that goes. What else? What else did we find? Okay, the Avon Giraffe. This is vintage, probably 70s, 80s. I did check these on eBay, and I noticed that if the bottle was full and had the original perfume in it, they were selling for like $30 and up. When I went through the solds, people were grabbing them. So this one is empty. It doesn't have, the original perfume, but oh boy, yeah. When you take the lid off, hooey, yeah, you can smell the original perfume in there, and it's not rancid. It smells not too bad. So this one is going to be number four. Number four, and because it doesn't have the perfume, the other ones with the perfume are selling for 30. So I'll just be doing this one for 10. And if there's any Avon sellers out there that used to sell it many years ago, maybe you'd be able to tell. It's got a number on it too, number four. but you could probably tell by smelling it what the scent was. And I'm not that knowledgeable in what scents were what. But they had everything, right? Men's, ladies, and it was pretty cool. So that's number 4. $10, and let me see here. Okay, I have the coolest vintage. So it looks from the front, it looks like a picture, doesn't it? It looks like a frame with a picture in it. And the flowers on here are very intricate. If you can see the detail. These are 3D at the bottom, so they stand out. Yeah, really 3D. And there's no marks or anything on this. It's painted. And it has an Aniston Gifts Incorporated tag on it. And you turn it like that, it looks like a box. Alright? So, turning it, turn it middle. Okay, we're going to turn it this way. Then we're going to open it. Because these kind of boxes were used for the hooks. First I thought, well, it could be a jewelry box thing, and it could be. You could certainly use it for that. But in the 70s, 80s, I remember these went on the wall. There's a hanger on the back to hang it. Right, there's two hooks there. So you put this on the wall, open it up, and there's was your keys. So it was like hide your keys in here kind of box. And then that way you could put extra sets. And it was like a security measure too, because I remember, you had a key to get in your car. If you lost that key, then out comes the coat hangers and all that kind of stuff. So that's what this box was used for. And I do believe my family had one hanging in their kitchen. Especially when we started driving and parking cars in my dad's driveway, so he wanted to keep all the keys straight and kept saying, don't lose your keys, don't lose your keys. And he'd say, come over here, put them in that corner in this little box, hang them up in there so we know where they are. Anyway, this is in beautiful shape. There we have it. So no matter what you use it for, it's pretty darn stunning. This one's going to be number 5. And $28. It's a solid wood box with hinges and nowhere. So there we have it. Pretty darn cute. So what's everyone up to on a Thursday night? Are you getting caught up on your videos, or what's going on in your channels? I've been busy on trying to schedule in auctions and get those lined up so I know what my months looks like. And so far it's just a wait and see kind of thing. But I'm looking forward to getting responses from emails. Okay, what have I got here? I've got a vintage stationery set that was used regularly in the 1970s. I used to write a lot of my friends with the stationery, and I have it. This has kind of been peeled back a little bit, but as far as I know, nothing's been taken out. It's even got the original pen there, and there's cards. And it was a big deal back then because, if you wanted to keep in touch with your friends, you wrote them a letter because we couldn't afford the phone calls. Couldn't afford the phone calls, and letters would come back and forth. Cool. I'm glad you're hanging in here with me. That's all right. And so this is called Holly Hobby, and I have my friends saved a stack of letters that we would write back and forth to each other from 1977 to 1982. And I've got the pack in my closet, all original handwriting that we did, with the 8-cent stamp on it, and all the things that we talked about, so I guess it's, I don't know, I guess someday it could be collectible. I'm just hanging on to it for my kids to get a laugh out of when they read all of our things from when we were kiddies. So, okay, this is number 5 or 6. Oh, number 6. So I'm doing that set at 14. I didn't even check to see if the pen worked in that set, but anything's possible. But no, I doubt it, right? After this many years, I highly doubt the pen works. Okay, this little guy, I'm sure some of you fellas and toy collectors have seen him. He could be ultra common. I don't know. I did look him out on eBay. There's a few, but this guy's brand new in the box. It's Uncle C in the Duck Dynasty. Mr. Talking Bobblehead. So I am going to throw him on eBay, and I think he's going to be number 7. And yeah, the box is okay. It's not even damage on the box or anything. But what else do they call these guys? I don't know. Funko. Duck Dynasty. So what am I going to put him at? Anybody have an idea? He's not that heavy. I don't know. I'll just throw 14 bucks on him. I don't know. I'm learning. I'm learning the hard way. I'm relatively new at this. Some things I'm better at pricing, and other things I have no idea. I really don't have a clue. Alright, what else did I get? Here's a real vintage kitchen item. These really hold their value on eBay. And because they're for making cookies, they're for making, pastries and that kind of thing. You've got the gun. It reminds me of a caulking gun that you use in the bathroom, but we're not going to do that with this one. This one is for pastries only. So I suppose, if the guys ran out of tools, you could sneak that, but it wouldn't go over very good. Especially it's vintage, so let's not do that. So it's got the discs in there, a couple of tips, and it's by Wherever. These sets run anywhere from $30 to $70 on eBay. And I checked the solds for these kind of items. So this one, the box is just a little bit off. It doesn't want to close up correctly, and yeah, it's a bit out there, but I'm not going to push it. The original price on this, there it is, $5.95. So that would have been a real stretch for some people, right? $5.95 for a kitchen gadget. I know. Now we pay $500 for what is it, KitchenAid and that kind of thing. So anyway, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna number it. I'm gonna number it to be probably number 8. I'll have to sort my numbers out after this. A price not going on eBay. Oh, boy. I'm gonna just average it out at $38. Like I said, I've seen them from 30 all the way up to 70, and so I'm just gonna average it out at 38. I have seen plastic, plastic sets and that, but not with this kind of a cool box, and because it's metal, that's kind of neat too. And usually the plastic sets can be, broken or whatever, have issues. So that's not good. It's not a good first choice. So if I do find the metal ones, I do hang on to them. Here we have just sort of a miscellaneous assortment. This box, of course, it's not brand new. It is Roundtree's chocolate. So I wonder, the Roundtree Company Limited, Toronto. And these were chocolate wafer biscuits. The box is in really great shape. Not sure what I'm going to do with that, but I will put it in my extra special items container, and not sure what to do for price yet. Gotta watch more auctions, which I've been doing. Here's a super vintage, gosh, 50s, 60s, somebody made this. It's a double layer, hand crocheted doily, and so it's got 2 sides. So it's definitely 2 layers that were made separately and then sewn together. And just the color shows you it's vintage. And so yeah, I got that. I may put it together with some other vintage linens, but I haven't found a whole lot of those yet. And I do want to keep my eyes open for that kind of stuff. So this is a I don't know. Kind of an I don't know right now. And that's all right. All right, why did I get this? All right, where did you get this? Um, hmm. I'm thinking at this moment, I really don't know. Why did I get it? Okay, maybe I picked it up because it's nice to have these. For jewelry, I do sell jewelry as well. So I think that's what I got this for. It's for some of the more expensive pieces that I sell, like the sterling, gold-plated items, super vintage items. So I was going to use that for someone's order and just send it that way. And the jewelry sellers do really like these boxes. And this one is just solid wood, no scratches, with nice hinges. A lot of them I see are broken or wrecked, so it's really nice to find this kind of condition. And I don't know what that wood is. Maybe don't know. I'm not sure, but it's beautiful. beautiful wood. I'm sure it's been stained. Okay, enough about the jewelry box. That's probably why I got it. And let me see a few more things. Pioneera. This one has a 1929 car on there. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. And I'm in Alberta, Canada. This ashtray, which I presume it is because it has the groove on top and the little ledge. Saskatoon. Okay, Alfa Romeo. Yeah, Romeo. And this is from 1995. The picture of the Alfa Romeo is a 1929 model. So that's pretty cool. So, and it's actually the first vintage ashtray I've come across. Oh yeah, Saskatchewan Lounge Capital Collection. No. Okay, so it was for a charity. Crippled Children and Adults, Saskatoon, from 1995. So that's neat, and it's not chipped up and it's not broken. So there we go. I didn't eBay this to see anything on it, so I will look it up. And in the meantime, I'm going to get the number sticker on there. I totally lost count of the numbers. Yeah. It's like multitasking when you're live sometimes can be really difficult because, well, it is. And if you are a reseller, you know what I'm talking about. And I've done auctions, and everyone's, you lose count. You focus on something, and then you're thinking of something else, and then away you go. So that's okay. It has the official sticker there, so it will get numbered and added to my book. What else did I have? Okay, so I've got the huge lot of sugar treats that I found. And these range in price from, all the way from $30 to $60. So they start at 30 and then shipping is added. These are really cool. I was going to do 2 lots and then I decided to coordinate them together into 1 lot. So I have a total now of 21 pieces. Apples, pears, what else? There's this guy. He's a pomegranate, I think. Anyway, but they're beautiful. They're in great condition. They're not all banged up. So I have a whole lot of these large and smaller 21 pieces. I decided to put into 1 lot. And let's see, I will be listing those on eBay if I still have them after the auction. Those I'm going to do $54 for the whole thing. The 12-piece lots were selling for $30. That's shipping, and I might look at a $54 shipped kind of thing for all of it. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, and the sugar fruit. And they're cool because you can get a smaller one. Yeah, you can make ornaments from these two. And the vintage ornament pieces that are in boxes are selling for crazy prices. You know, so like a half a dozen or 8 of these can sell for $40 to $60 range from what I've seen. So yeah, I don't know. Depends on how you want to do it. I'm just putting the whole lot together rather than piecing it down and parting it out kind of thing. And then that way I can get more goodies. So that's, you know, kind of how we got to do it sometimes. And what else? Well, I'm not too sure. Oh, yes. All right. Because I am an Amazon bookseller, I do keep my eyes open for these little golden books. And vintage golden books can go for $30 for one. And I've seen them sell for that, and you know, plus shipping. Oh, you're cooking dinner for your wife. Well, that's awesome. Good for you. And I'm sure she appreciates that big time. It's kind of nice, you know, when you're working together and you know, one can do this, one can do that. Um, yeah. So these are vintage. I may do a little bit of research just to see if I have one that's, you know, worth the magic number here. How many do I have? I have 6 that are in the Christmas theme. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The ones from the 50s are the ones that you can get 30 to 35 a piece for, I think. I don't know. I Golden Book, New York, Western Publishing Company, Wisconsin. Okay. Usually the dates are inside the front here. 1964. Okay. And it even has an ISBN number, which is the International Standard Book Number. Some of the older books don't have ISBNs because they were published prior to the assigning of the numbers. And I put my inventory into Amazon. I go by ISBN numbers. That way I make sure that I have the correct products. You know, the same book. This one is 1977. This one is 67. Yeah. Anyway, there's 6 of them. And those I think I'll do as a lot. All 6 for $22. And if there's one in there that's worth 30 by itself, then it's my loss, right? My loss and someone else's gain. And I think that's what reselling is all about. You know, I used to get upset and go, oh my God, I sold that way too cheap. And then I thought, that's okay. I hope the person that got it is going to make money on it because, yeah, you know, there we go. Yeah, that's the way it works. So I have, you know, I have an average idea of prices, but I'm sure a lot of it I've missed. So, for my last item, this guy is definitely a favorite. He can be used as a mug, or you can put a plant in there if you want. And I look in there, like, some of them are just filthy inside and they're full of dirt. And, well, that's if they've used it as a planter for a plant, right? This one has not had dirt in it, so I don't know. It's pretty cute. Might want to use them for coffee or whatever it is that you drink. So he's quite tall. It's a good size mug. It's not a little tiny one. 6 inches here by 6 width, and so him, I'm gonna list him on eBay for $22. And I will check his comps. Probably won't find another one like him, but or maybe I'll find hundreds. No, no, not hundreds. But I will do some research into him. For now, he's going to be priced at $22. So there, I'm getting organized somewhat. And what was I thinking next? Well, I was going to move on to some jewelry tonight and some sorting, and then organize more of these items. So that's what I'm doing. Recap on the video. Here's my mascot. Thank you, Tiffany, for the cool stones. That'll help me with my jewelry identification. And got a jewelry book for research. And that's probably about it for now. I will get myself organized here and something to eat. And I'll be on YouTube later on. So thank you, everyone, for coming in. If you're on the replay, let me know what you think about the items that I've showed. If you have a favorite or price correction, or if you want to buy it cheap before I correct the price, anything like that, just send me an email. And I hope you have a super duper evening. And I will be back on my next video tomorrow, probably. Yeah, with some jewelry. Thank you so much. See everyone soon. Take care and keep having fun and stay strong. Alrighty. Bye for now.